Hey guys, what's going on? Steven back again, and I'm back with my Walking Dead Season 11 Part 3 trailer breakdown video. The last Walking Dead trailer breakdown video. I can't believe it. It's the end of an era. No more Walking Dead trailers. Come Comic-Con next year. No Walking Dead trailers anymore. I mean, yeah, we'll probably get some for the other shows and stuff, but as for The Walking Dead, that's it. That's all she wrote. So it is very sad, So I am going to try to make this video quick because it is extremely hot in here. It's hotter than it was yesterday. I want to get my air conditioner back on as quickly as I can. I can't do it now because it's right here next to me, and well, microphone, air conditioner, yeah, not a good combo. So anyways, let's get into the trailer and see what we can piece together, shall we? October 2nd. Alright, so of course we've got all of our great earlier season moments. Don't Dead open inside, Rick going into Atlanta, Glenn with the Mustang, I think it is. Charger? I don't know my cars. Shane, Dale, Morales there, the barn, the prison, Lori, just all these old, earlier season stuff. Abraham, just, season 5, season 8, the No Way Out, Shiva, and of course Rick there on the bridge, which we do have news that they are no longer doing movies. It is going to be, at least from what I've heard, a 6-episode mini-series. I did see on one of my Walking Dead spoiler fan pages and stuff like that apparently they are open to possibly doing more seasons. So I'm kind of not sure what to think. You took them away in 2019, said we're getting supposedly 3 movies. Now we're getting a TV show, which apparently is coming out, from what I've heard, this time next year. So this time next year, apparently we'll be watching Rick once again. I don't know what reason it was to change from from a movie to a TV show. Maybe it was the budget. There was that whole lawsuit with Frank Darabont and stuff like that. So, he got a lot of money. So maybe AMC just didn't have the money to do a movie, because obviously movies have a huge, pretty decent budget. And, TV show cheaper. Maybe that's the reason. I don't know. But, I don't know. The fact that they're doing a TV series now, at that point, it's like, why did you even remove him from the show? I just would have rather have had him stay on the show. Would have been cool to see him handle the Whispers, everything going on with Negan, and just everything in general. And then if they wanted to continue on, do a spin-off after that. Now, I guess, yes, taking him away and doing all this other stuff here, it can expand, obviously, the world even more. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, at least with the movies, it would have been at least an hour and a half. Usually that's the minimum for a movie. It's like an hour and a half, 90 minutes. With the TV shows, commercials, depending on where you're watching, AMC or AMC Plus, there's going to be commercials and stuff like that. So the episodes are only going to be like 44 minutes. So I mean, yeah, yes, we'll get 6 episodes, so I guess 6 hours, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Would you have rather had him doing the movies or the TV series instead? And do you think he should have just stayed on the show, and then when the end of the series comes, do like a spin-off with him after? Or do you think them doing this just kind of opens up the world even more? Let me know what you guys think. Alright, so we're continuing on with more of the old stuff here. The earlier seasons. You know, the Whisperers, the Reapers, all the old stuff. Okay, here we go. 11 seasons have led to this. Have all led to this. All right, so we got Lance all tied up here. Looks like he's in some sort of cell. A little beat up here. You know, he's got a bandage on his arm and looks like stitches on his face. So I'm not sure what happened to him here, but yeah, he is in a cell. And he said something like,
"Coming.
Thank you for coming.
I hoped you would. I have a lot to say."
I have a lot to say. Now, we don't know who he could be talking to. Maybe someone from the CRM. That would be kind of cool. There are theories that he might be connected to the CRM. Maybe him and Pamela, or maybe just him by himself. That's why I think Pamela said he's got like his own motives or something along those lines. So I mean, that would kind of make sense if it was just him connected to the CRM. But we'll have to wait and see. Or maybe he's just talking to one of our characters. Who knows? Alright, so we've got
We need to find Hornsby.
some of our characters here down in, looks like a tunnel? Train tracks, maybe? Alright, really cool shot here of Daryl on his bike here. Alright, we've got Father G, Carol, Maggie, Daryl, I think Rosita right here. I can't make out who these other two characters are, just standing around a fire.
I'm gonna die quick.
Alright, we got Lance with his coin, which I believe this here, I think picks up at the end of part 2. I don't remember how part 2 ended. I kind of forgot how it ended, but I'm pretty sure I thought it was something like this. He was all, oh, right. Aaron shot a walker, I think, that was coming up behind him, and then the blood went on its face. So it looks like this here could be picking up right from that scene. Maybe. Okay, so we got a lot of Commonwealth soldiers here going into Alexandria with a whole bunch of other people. Now, I'm trying not to really get into spoilers. I have done filming update videos, so we do know what alright, spoiler warning ahead. Just getting that out there. Spoiler warning ahead, because I'm not sure how I'd, continue going with, gee, I wonder what's going to happen when I know what's going to happen. So, yeah. Spoiler warning ahead. You don't want to know. Thank you for watching. Okay, so here we go. So, yeah, we got Commonwealth soldiers walking in with other people. Alexandria apparently gets turned into a prison, or a prison facility. I don't know what I mean, obviously it's not going to have like a giant jail, but it's going to be they're going to use this like a prison. There was videos and pictures of, like white school buses that they transport prisoners to and from, going into Alexandria, being escorted by guards and jeeps and stuff like that. So we know they're going to turn this into some form of prison. So that's probably what we're seeing here. Some of these people in these jackets, probably prisoners. Maybe this is where they're holding all the people who are rioting and protesting and stuff like that. But yeah, that is my guess. Alexandria does become like a prison holding camp, something along those, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's going to become like a prison.
I'm gonna die screaming.
Okay, we got more Commonwealth soldiers here. Okay, so we got Lance here taking shots at someone. We've got yeah, see, there's the bus right there, the white bus up at the top. So it looks like all these people right here are probably the prisoners that got captured, being brought to Alexandria to be held as prisoners. Okay, so it looks like we got Carol. I can't make out who that is. That's probably Lance, because of the bandage of his arm here. So maybe they took him prisoner, because all the Commonwealth soldiers now are pointing guns. Granted, Carol is pointing a gun at them, so obviously they want to point their guns back at her just in case. But yeah, so I don't know if maybe she helped him, or she took him prisoner, and they're trying to get him back. Okay, so we got Daryl and Carol once again.
Is it ever?
Alright, so we got Daryl and Carol driving one of the Jeeps. And another pretty cool shot. We got a massive horde of walkers. Pretty cool looking shot here. Nice zoom out and stuff like that to see, yeah, all these walkers heading towards... I'm assuming that's... I don't know. Is that, like, what the Commonwealth is supposed to look like? Because obviously they can't show the whole thing of Commonwealth on the show. You know, they can't really afford to build that big of a set. That's why we only got, you know, a couple of little buildings and alleyways and stuff. So I don't know if that's what all of Commonwealth is supposed to look like, since it has, what, 50, 60,000 people supposedly living there, according to the comics. So I'm guessing this is probably just the whole view of Commonwealth and not just the, you know, couple little streets we see on the show.
You go after the Miltons.
Okay, so we can see that some of the... Whoops. Ooh, too far back. Some of the protesting has started, because we do know that they're going to start protesting and rioting. We got Mercer here on his walkie-talkie. Yeah, let's see what else. We got Lydia here. Okay, so now we got Jerry running away. So this could possibly be when the Commonwealth starts rounding up people, because we know they're going to be rounding up some of our group and stuff like that.
How bleak things look.
Yep, see, here we go. They got the king. They got him arrested. So yeah, some of our heroes, some of our group is going to be caught and arrested. Yep, there was why am I drawing a blank? Eugene's love interest there. I can't think of her name. See, I'm trying to kind of go through this as quickly as I can, because, you know, it's extremely hot in here. So yeah, I'm sweating a lot. So I'm doing the best I can. That's why I can't think of her name.
This is not.
Okay, so we got Aaron and Jerry here. Pretty cool. I do hope Aaron makes it through the series. Like I said, he's always been one of my favorite characters, especially once Rick left. He kind of stepped up to be, you know, kind of like Rick 2.0 look-wise and stuff like that. Okay, Judith has found her sword, because don't forget, you know, her son, Pamela's son, Sebastian, you know, took it and, you know, was making fun of it when they were testing Daryl, and, you know, how well can you use these weapons and take out walkers, and you know, Sebastian was kind of showing off and stuff, and no, look at this dinky little sword, pick my teeth with it, you know, and Daryl was getting pissed off about that. But it looks like she has her, you know, her katana back.
None of us are safe, Long.
I believe she was one of the people who was doing that secret meeting that Eugene stumbled into. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe she was one of those people who was doing that secret meeting.
She's still breathing.
She's still breathing. So Negan is talking to Maggie there. It's going to be very interesting to see, you know, where the story goes with these two, since these two are getting their own spin-off, which is going to be very interesting to see, all right, why are they going to leave together, and why New York? You know, what's the cause, what's the reason, why all of a sudden you're just going to be like, let's go to New York?
Breathing.
So we got Pamela here yelling, and she's in kind of rough shape, you know. She's got a little blood there on the side of her face. Not sure what's going on there, but yeah, she is pretty upset. Oh, we maybe could be the effects of this, but we got some sort of shootout going on in the train station. I think that's what it is. I don't know if that's what they're using it for, but yeah, we can see people are just opening fire, just all on these people. I think we got Father G right down here. I believe that could be him. Okay, so we got Daryl here holding Lance by the knife, so maybe that is where he gets the cut on his face. I don't know, it kind of looks like he might already have the cut, but he seems pretty happy by who he sees, who he's looking at, you know. I mean, he does have that, you know, kind of like a smirk or smile on his face, so whoever came in, good to see you. I've been waiting for you. Alright, so we got Negan here just kind of beating the hell out of something, a walker. But he got pretty roughed up, you know, his mouth's all bloody, so he got into a fight with someone. We can see he's still using the Whisperer mask, which is pretty cool. We got some really cool car chase scenes, car crash here. Commonwealth, they're chasing after someone, which is probably connected to the earlier shot of when Lance is getting out of the car. And that's probably a connection to it. We got some walker kills. As you can see, we got a lot of walkers coming in. I think this is when they were trying to go and save all their friends that were captured. This is a pretty cool bike slide Daryl does, and just boom, just takes out that guard with the Commonwealth soldier with the wheels of the bike. That was pretty cool. So of course, more shootout. Not looking good for Rosita. I wonder if this could be the end for her. This scene right here. Is that supposed to be, is that Maggie? Yeah, I think that's Maggie, but she's got, she's down with someone there. Not sure, I can't make out who that is, but whoever it is, looks like she's been kind of maybe decomposing for a little while. His hands look very thin and very, very pale, very white, like you can almost see like the bones and stuff like that, so I'm not sure who that is.
This world is broken.
Alright, so we've got Aaron and Jerry here covered in walker guts, as they are trying to get through a horde of walkers. Eugene locked up in prison. I believe that is a continuation from the finale of part 2, I think.
Mom and Dad fought for.
I wish things were how you want them to be.
Very gross. You know, this walker here is missing a face. Now, I heard someone say that they're doing this because they think the Whispers could still be out there. And that's why they're, you know, I guess removing the faces to see if there is any actual Whisperers still kind of floating around. But maybe that's what it is, you know, right there, why they got the face. So we got the famous shot here of Daryl holding Rick's gun. How cool is that? It's going to be very interesting to see how he gets that. And, you know, just see him, watch him wielding it.
The hell is gonna rape?
Alright, so once again, looks like they're back down into the tunnels, connecting from the earlier shot there when I was saying it looks like a train tunnel. And we got this walker here all kind of caught up in, I don't know, clothes wire, what might have been it was used for. I believe there was another scene in one of the other trailers where they, I think, like pull off the face or something like that. Once again, probably checking to see, are these Whisperers, are Whisperers still floating around out there? Because why else would you just pull off a walker's face, you know? Ugh. Yep, so here comes more of the horde, probably from earlier, and as you can see, you know, pulling off the face. Oh, I mean, damn. I mean, these do look... I think we're going to start getting some stronger walkers. I mean, yes, we have seen walkers, you know, tear people open and stuff, like her, Dale, you know, he got... But, like, to see a dude pretty much, like, pulled in half? I mean... Okay, you know, when it happened to Dale, yeah, it was in the stomach, you know, soft, squishy area. But I mean, this looks like they're completely ripping him in half. It looks like almost at the waist. You gotta be pretty damn strong to rip a full human who's alive and not decomposing in half. So maybe this is a start of seeing those faster, stronger walkers. And of course we've got Mercer here trying to do his best to save his man to, well, no luck. Alright, so yep, looks like we got the walkers coming in. Yep, because we do know there's a lot of walkers coming in during this scene here from the pictures that were shown.
People remember the last thing that you do.
Okay, so we got some fighting going on here once again between the Commonwealth soldiers and Eugene. Ooh, with a flashlight. Damn, Eugene's getting a little ruthless. Okay, it's going to be very interesting to see that. Sucks to be that dude, though, taking a flashlight to the head. Now, some people are saying that this scene here could be from the end of Rosita. I guess there's rumors that Rosita doesn't make it. Could have been from that scene when she was holding onto that pipe, I think, and trying to reach up to whoever was reaching down to pull her out. And rumors she might get bit. And Father G has to end it. And that's what we could be seeing right here, is just him looking at the knife that put down Rosita. I mean, there hasn't been any major character deaths this season, so you know something's coming. You know, someone's not going to make it. I mean, we already know 4 characters are safe. Thanks, AMC. Just spoil that for us.
The end of each storm is very important.
Okay, so yep, we have Daryl on the ground and Judith on the ground. There was a picture floating around of Daryl carrying a body of someone. I did a video on that when I was doing a filming update. At first, you know, wasn't really sure who it was, if it was Lydia or if it was Judith. I was leaning more towards Judith, but it was just so hard, you know, just having this body, you know, in his arms and stuff like that. So, I mean, this does ultimately confirm, you know, he is carrying Judith.
How do you want yours to end?
So, looks like Negan is caught at gunpoint by someone. I'm not sure who captures Negan or who's pointing a gun at Negan, but very interesting that, yeah, someone's got the drop on Negan. Not sure what is going on here, but we got Maggie basically locked and loaded with some Commonwealth soldiers. So I'm guessing maybe some of the Commonwealth soldiers are kind of split and divided. You know, some are staying loyal and some are kind of defecting. Yep, so there's the scene right there. Daryl carrying Judith as they run away from the horde of walkers in the alley, like I was saying in the filming update video.
heard stories. Walkers that can climb walls and open doors.
Now, see, that is very interesting. Okay, so where and when did he hear that? And who did he hear that from? Which is very interesting. You know, yes, we saw that it happened back in season 1. But only a few characters actually saw that technically happening, unless, you know, off screen, the other characters saw it. But according to us, the ones who saw it were the ones in that store building, which was what? Rick, Andrea, Glenn, Morales, T-Dog, Merle. I can't remember who else was in that store when they were hiding out and they started to, you know, break through the glass and stuff like that. So that is very interesting. So technically, yes, and also Morgan, you know, probably saw that stuff too, because we did see the doorknob twisting and stuff like that. So there was that too. But yeah, I don't know who we could have heard it from. I mean, the only people technically that were still alive was what? Rick, Glenn, Morgan-ish. Are probably the only ones that could have told him, at least from our point of view, you know, because everybody else that was in that storefront is gone. So I don't know who else he could have heard it from. I kind of think that maybe it's a new character. Maybe somebody else comes and joins the Commonwealth or wherever from somewhere else to kind of push the story out. You know, maybe this person came from New York or something like that, and you know, starts to tell him like, hey, you know, there are all these different walkers and stuff like that, walkers that can climb and do all this stuff. You know, it's mutating, you know, and that's kind of a way to open the door, you know, to all these new walkers. That's my guess. I could be wrong, and maybe off screen Rick told him, but then again, why would they only tell Aaron when they haven't brought it up to like anybody else? Like, we didn't see like anyone tell like Herschel or Maggie or you know, any of these other characters. You know, it's the first time they've brought this basically up since season 1, because of course that was Darabont's thing, and once Darabont, you know, left and stuff, that was the end of that. They basically never really brought that up again. So that's what kind of makes me think that maybe it's from a new character, you know, saying this to kind of open the story more, because you figure he would have told like other characters would have known about this, but you know, now Aaron all of a sudden just hears it.
I was never sure if they were just stories.
And there we go. That final tone there is pretty damn creepy. But yeah, I think we're going to start getting the faster, smarter, stronger walkers, you know, in this final half. You know, as a way to officially push the story open. You know. Trying to pause it right there on either way, that guy's pretty cool looking. But yeah, there we go. So there is my trailer breakdown video. So much for keeping this short and sweet. I am completely melting right now, so yeah, I did the best that I could. I'm sure I probably missed a lot of stuff. Like I said, I was just trying to rush through it so I could you know, get my air conditioner back on, which is why I'm out of breath, because it is, yeah, it's like 90 degrees in here, 92. Yeah, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button, that'd be awesome. And remember, feel free to subscribe to my channel, and of course leave me all your thoughts and comments. Like I said, I probably missed a ton of stuff, or a lot of things, but you know, let me know what you guys think. What are your thoughts? What are your predictions? What do you think I was right on? What do you think about, you know, these walkers who can climb and open doors and stuff like that? Let me know what you guys think about that. Do you think it was from one of the characters from season 1 that told them off screen or something, or do you think it's from a new character that they brought in to try to open the world up even more? Because like I said, why would they not say anything throughout the entire series and then bring this up now all of a sudden? So yeah, let me know what you guys think. And who do you think is going to make it? Who do you think is not going to make it? You know, what do you think about the thought of Rosita not making it and Father G putting her down? You know, what do you think about the ending? I do hope there's a tribute to all of the characters, even, you know, some of the ones from season 1, Jim, T-Dog, Andrea, you know, all of those characters some way, somehow, because, I mean, they still were, even though they weren't there a lot, they still a pretty important part, you know, they were the original group, so hopefully they do get some sort of recognition. And what do you think is going to be the reason for Maggie and Negan leaving and going to New York? Why do you think they'll just want to go to New York all of a sudden? Same thing with Daryl wanting to go to Europe. What do you think is going to be the point that sends him away or sends him off? And, you know, like I said, Isle of Dead is filming. I'm working on getting pictures and stuff like that. I have a few of them. I'm going to try to do some filming update videos on those once I get some information, because I only got a couple of pictures right now. So no real point on doing a video on just like 4 or 5 pictures and no information. So, yeah. All right. So anyways, I am sweating. I'm going to go. And yeah, this is it. The last trailer breakdown video for The Walking Dead. I can't believe this is it. It's over. That's all she wrote. It's sad, you know. It is what it is. But we got a ton of spin-offs. Alright, so anyways, other than that, yeah, just stick around. More videos are on the way. And I will see you guys next time.